Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're doing another video, and of course, as we noticed in the last video, it seems like I'm having issues with my camera, so we're doing this with my cell phone again. We're looking at the new kind of battle pack here. So the 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers battle pack, and of course we have a couple droids here, the advanced battle droids as one of the, as well as one of the, I don't know what we, can't think of the name of them offhand, but you know, nice little battle packs. It's a little pricier than what I think it should really be for what we're getting. I mean, I'm happy to get, we're getting 4 troopers. It's always nice having the recon transport. You know, not a bad thing here. It's just that this is getting about $40 now. So unfortunately, I think $40 is getting a little much, and I think what they're going to end up doing is they're going to outprice it for a lot of parents being able to get a lot of these, especially, you know, for the kids that really want to have some of these. I think it's, you know, some people are kind of commenting that it's more the adults that are getting these and they're ruining it for everyone else, which I'm not going to say may be wrong. Because, I mean, who else is going to afford this? I mean, you're not going to run to the store for $20 and pick this up, obviously. I mean, they're charging us $40 plus, I think. But for me, as an adult and as a collector, I mean, it's fun having these. But you know, what do you do? All right. So getting our box out of the way, seeing I have a small table, we do have 3 different bags here. And I think our first one's going to be probably the little spider droid here as we get going. We have 2 books and a couple stickers. So let's get the stickers on over here. Here's our second book. I'm going to flip this one around as we take a look. This looks like our little spider droid and our advanced battle droids. So kind of how to put the battle droids together, and we'll get going as we get. All right, so here we are. We got everything to go together here. We got our spider droid here with the 4 legs, doing good. Looks pretty good. Again, you know, we've seen this before where they have the clear kind of piece on the bottom so that way it can sit all the way down and we're not getting it all the way onto the floor here. So that works out really nice. Our ATRT here, we've gotten a couple different versions through the years, and this one looks really nice. Kind of beefed up here a little bit. Not as much as the one from Kashyyyk, where that one I actually had room on the side that I could put a couple extra figures on there. And that was kind of unique, kind of nice. But this, I think what I might do for me, I might replace this with more of this type of a cannon. I'm not a big one for the shooters. I've said that many times before, but that's just me. Just my own little nitpicking or whatever. Being an adult, I don't want to just sit there and chase after the shooters. Although, I mean, for the kids, that's a lot of fun. So if you're getting this for the kids, I think they'll probably want to keep that. That's not a problem. But like I said, for me, being an adult, not so much of a selling point, as I got trucks driving by here. We have minimal stickers on here, so it's not that bad. I did get this one a little offset from where it should have been. It is hanging off just a hair. The other one's not too bad. This is a print on here. Pretty nice when we get the prints. So no complaints there. The legs work really well. They've kind of mastered that. Early on when we were doing legs and all that, I had always kind of thought that we should get more articulation. But I start seeing with some of the mock builds that we get where we have that extra articulation, those joints don't seem to hold up with the weight of some of the machines that we're building. So this works out pretty good. And these are the nice clickers here. So having a clicker joint that makes it a little bit more solid. So it really does help in the long run. These can flare out a little bit more if you want. I've got them all the way back. Seeing our Lego guy is going to have his feet here instead of on the pegs in the front like you would typically see, which is part of the reason why we have that flare. We have our antenna on here. We do have a weapons rack on the back, so I can put an extra set of binoculars, if I can speak this morning, as well as our extra pistol back here. What looks appropriate? I suppose if I do it that way, that way it doesn't look like it's just going to fall off. All right, so kind of nice when we get that. I will say now, it might be because I will admit, some of the stormtroopers or the clone troopers I've gotten were a little bit on the cheaper side or whatever. This looks like it's been redone a little bit, and it looks like it's been beefed up just a little. So I'm kind of happy to see that. These pieces are kind of nice because, I mean, you could put it onto a block and you can kind of hold it. Now, it's not a piece I've seen all that often, but it is kind of nice to get. And I have seen this one, although typically when we see this being used, it's for like Palpatine with his lightning strikes or whatever. I mean, here you could have like a flashlight or something like that, or what have you. It's kind of nice seeing these pieces, just standard. And then, of course, our battle droids. I don't know if the arms are redone, but they have a little curvature to them. So they're curved inward a little bit. Otherwise, the legs and the torso look pretty much on par with what I remember from the last series that we had seen them. Not a bad thing. And then getting over to our clone troopers. So we have two regular riflemen. I'm going to say that that's probably our commander, probably our pilot, which usually comes out to being some sort of a commander, someone that's already leveled up to being whatever. And then we have our squad sniper or heavy gunner, however you want to look at it. With a longer range like this, I'm going to say probably our squad sniper, and kind of go from there. Because let's face it, we have pistol, short range, our standard blaster rifles for our medium range, and of course we have our long range right here. Quite often with heavier firepower as well. Typically our sniper rifles do come with a little bit heavier rounds. And then of course we have our mortar here. So everything works out pretty well. having a couple extra pieces here. Not a lot, but you know, a couple. A few more to just throw into the bin and see what else I use them for in the future. So with that being said, thank you so very much for joining me today. It's wonderful having you here. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next video.